Are you girls having a good time over this campfire right now?
Yes.
Isn't the night so perfect for this?
Of course it is. It's really nice. The crickets.
The cricket. Oh my goodness.
Blow it out.
Blow that sucker out. There you go.
You're going to have perfect s'mores. Don't put it too much in the fire. It'll light on fire.
Look at that campfire. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I think my
Crackling
marshmallow is ready.
sound.
I think my marshmallow is most likely to be ready because half of it is burnt. Oh, look, half of it's burnt.
So good.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, we got Naya right now. Oh, look at you. Oh my goodness. Perfect.
took a bite
You're
out of
making
it.
a delish.
Look, somebody took a bite of it.
Okay.
That wasn't me. Wonder who that was.
I don't know.
It was definitely not me. I did not take a bite. Could that be?
I don't know. Oh my God. Okay. It could have been the fire. I don't
What if it
know.
was a monster who bit the chocolate? Monsters aren't
Oh my God.
real.
With all this darkness out here, girls, we don't know what's out here. But we are okay. We're okay. We're just doing a campfire, telling spooky, scary stories. Enjoying this crackling fire, enjoying the evening. It's a beautiful night. It's actually very relaxing, right? Beautiful.
Super relaxing to listen to. Ooh, just makes
How was
you
your
wanna
s'mores
sit
coming
back
along,
and
Naya?
It looks great.
Oh my goodness. So,
That fluffy
look
marshmallow.
at that.
That's a perfect s'more.
Yes.
Let's do ASMR. See if you guys can hear my crunch.
Oh, so satisfying.
Very. And delicious. I do love campfires and s'mores.
Perfect. Okay, girls. Are you guys almost about ready to get on to tell your spooky stories?
Yes. Look at my s'mores. That just looks really good.
This is an epic night. It's so nice.
Yes.
Okay, girls. As soon as you're ready, we'll get on and start talking about our spooky
I
stories.
think I'm ready. Oh, these s'mores are just delicious. They truly are.
Okay, so I am going to tell the first spooky story. And this is a true story about my dad, your grandfather. So, girls, okay. This is when I was a little girl back years ago. I want to say around 1975.
Wow, that's a long time.
Very long time. So when my dad, he and this other guy were working together, they were working in the fields. They were irrigating fields all around our town when there was really nothing here but a lot of cotton fields. So he was out there working nights. So my dad, your grandfather, he told us many stories about what he encountered out there in the fields while he was irrigating late in the night hours. And we're talking night hours like this time. He would not get out till 6 in the morning. So there was a couple of times. So here's the first time. So the first time was his boss had sent them out to go irrigate. So they worked together. And when they went out to the fields, they were irrigating. And, you know, there was a time that my dad, he was driving the tractor. And he thought, him and his friend saw a the tractor turned on by itself. But they were like, okay, here they are in the middle of nowhere, out in the country, working.
Maybe it's a ghost.
It might have been a ghost. I will.
Probably could be a ghost. Out in the country.
Well, it was the country. They worked. Yes.
And it was fields.
And it was fields. In midnight, no buildings around. They're working in the fields. Big piece of land. So,
After turning on by itself, must have been a real ghost.
yes. So here's what happened. He said that when they were working, the first time they heard it turn on, they thought, okay, that's fine.
Did you guys hear that?
No,
What was that?
that's we're fine. There's nothing out there.
Are you sure? I hear it again. Guys, I don't see nobody. There's no one.
Okay, let's continue the story. So, when they were working, they ignored it. They thought it was nothing. So then there was it was like the second time they went out there again. Okay, my dad was with his friend. They worked together at night. So, they went out there and they were irrigating. And my dad had said that next night, that tractor was out where it belonged. They used it at night, and so it turned on again. And they said, wait a second, there's no way that tractor should be turning on. No one's out there. The only ones that could use it was him and his friend.
Just two people
Out there together. So they told the boss the next very day and said, hey, this tractor is turning on. Okay. So they thought.
Did you hear that, guys?
Oh my God.
I'm scared.
Okay. So I don't hear anything. Okay, so there's a third night. So my dad and that man again went out there working to irrigate the fields and said, okay, when they went to go check that tractor, one of them had to get in there to go work to cultivate the field at night. What it was, field, rows, whatever they were doing, nobody was out there. So then my dad says they came back, parked it. And out of nowhere, about 2-3 hours later, it's late at night, in the wee hours of the early morning. Guess what happened? My dad said that tractor turned on, and this time lights turned on. It was full blown. You could hear it running. And they're like, what is going on? Guess what? That tractor is moving on its own. And it looked like a man was in there. And my dad and his friend got in that car. They ran as fast as they can to their vehicle. Now, this is a true story.
What? That's awesome.
And
That's
scary and awesome, right? Because it's coming from Grandpa. So they said, let's get out of here. So boy, did they take off, running like they never did before.
Oh my gosh, I would have been so scared.
They got in that car and they never returned back. My dad quit that and went to work for someone else because it was scary. He said it was very haunted.
That sounds really scary.
Who's going to tell a second spooky
I
story?
think that the field is now abandoned and now it's haunted, full of ghosts.
No, guess what? Houses are built on it now.
Oh no.
Yes.
Okay, now it's time scary story. Okay, let's get on. So once upon a time, there was this girl heading off to bed. She got in her bed and put the blankets on, and she was all nice and tucked in. Until she heard a noise saying, "I had you where I want ya, and now I'm gonna eat ya." So she got off her bed and went to tell her mom.
Wait, did you hear that story? Did you hear a door slam?
I just heard a door shut.
Oh my goodness.
Let's continue.
Okay.
Continue the story.
Story number 2 with
She
Lala.
went to tell her mom, and her mom came in the room. She looked around, and she didn't hear a thing. She told her to go back to bed. So she got out of the room. So when she got back in the bed, she closed her eyes, trying to sleep. And she heard again, "I have you where I want you, and now I'm gonna eat ya." She got scared. So she got off her bed again, and she went to go tell her mom. Her mom came in the room and didn't hear a thing or didn't even see a thing. But she told her to go to bed again.
Did she go to bed?
No. So she went out of the room and went to relax until she heard it again. "I have you where I want ya, and now I'm gonna eat ya." She got up, but instead of telling her mom, she wanted to investigate what it was. So she looked under the bed, fastly, but there was nothing. She had a flashlight in her hand, and there was absolutely not a thing under the bed. What was that?
What was that?
So, this is getting scary. She looked in the bathroom. Nothing. She looked in the shower, and there was absolutely not a thing in there. She looked in the cabinets. Nothing. There was nothing in the restroom. She even checked behind the door. Still not a thing. She then sneaked into the kitchen without her mom knowing. Still nothing. Then she checked behind her bed. She checked everywhere but for the closet. She went to the closet and she opened it. But when she opened it, she could see someone saying, "I have you where I want ya, and now I'm gonna eat ya." But it was nobody else but her brother holding a booger on his finger. A booger?
A booger.
And he was going to eat the booger. That's a funny story.
Do you think he ate the booger?
I think mine's the most scariest and funny. Okay, now it's time for Naya to tell her spooky story.
Story number 3.
Oh shoot, I forgot my soda. I'll be back.
Where did she go? She went to get a soda.
Back if she got her soda.
Lala, where is Naya?
I don't know. What was that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? There's knocking sounds. Okay, guys, I'm back.
Naya, where did you go?
Yeah, I was taking my soda.
Did you not hear that noise?
No, yeah, what noise? A knocking.
There was a loud knocking noise.
Like, did you hear it again? What was that?
Oh.
Did you see that light?
What light?
Wait,
What's back there?
you know what? I'm actually being kind of thirsty.
Guys, I don't want to turn around. Is there something back there?
It's turning off. Well, it just stopped.
It's pitch dark back there.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and get my soda too. I'm really, really thirsty.
Oh my God. There's too much going on. Naya? You still wanting to tell your story?
The light.
What light? What happened? Where's Lala? Who's doing that?
Not me.
Oh my God. Oh, this is getting very spooky, guys.
Lights back there again.
Is there someone behind me? Do you see something? No? I think I see a shadow behind you. No, it's there's nothing. Where's Lala? Oh no. Should we stop? Lala?
Yeah?
Where were you?
You were gone for a long time. I just got my soda. Did you hear those noises? There was a bunch of noises going on. Oh, I was gone for a long time because I had to use the restroom.
Oh my goodness. Lala, you didn't hear nothing?
Lights flickering, and there was a bunch of noises, and it got louder. What was that?
What is that?
You're right.
Guys, there's two.
What it is?
No, you know what? I don't know. Are you still wanting to tell your story?
But guys, probably just somebody.
Okay, well, I'll take a deep breath. Let's kind of relax. I think we're going to be okay, guys. We're going to be okay.
Okay. Okay, guys. It's now my turn to tell my story.
Story number 3.
Okay, so it was once 2 boys that just came back from a birthday party. They were so tired, they then went to go to McDonald's to get some food. They were so very, very tired. Then they laid on the bench with Ronald McDonald. Then they went in their car and they're driving. And there was a woman walking on the road. He pressed the brake button that the car skirted. Then he asked the poor woman if she wanted a ride to go home because it was also pouring rain. Then the woman was dripping in rain water. She was so wet that one of the boys offered her his jackets. Then the woman told them where her address was. The boys then dropped her off, and then this other boy dropped his friend off. He then went home and had realized that he had forgot his jackets, that the woman had it. So then he was so tired that he just waited till the next day to get it from the lady, from the address. The next morning, he woke up and he went to the address that he got from the lady. He went there, he knocked, and an old woman answered the door. And then the son had asked, "Hi, hello, I'm looking for your daughter. I left my jacket." Then the old woman started bursting in tears and said, "My daughter died in a car crash."
How was it? How many years ago?
Like 20 years ago that happened.
So wait, she left her jacket in his car and he returned it?
No, he forgot to get his jacket from the woman. Wait, so the woman purposely took it? Or she forgot to give it back to the boy? Or did the boy lend the jacket to her? Yes. Wait, so you're saying that the girl was actually a ghost? Yes, she was a ghost that died in a car crash.
But was that her jacket in his car?
Wait, what was her name? Her name was Elizabeth.
Elizabeth? And she said her daughter died 20 years ago?
In a car crash. Wait, but what?
How spooky is that?
Very spooky.
So he picked her up the night before in the car. He saw her walking
On the road. Wait, so she walked
while it was raining,
pouring rain.
and he talked to her.
Yes. Did she answer for a car ride? Did she answer back? Yes. Was she walking slowly like this? Across the road. Yes.
Oh my
Like this?
gosh.
Her hair was like this. What was?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Guys, let's finish.
Okay, girls,
That might fucking too.
we're going in.
I'm going.
Run.
Bye.